No, brothers and sisters, of light and dark. Of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down. Other than nitty gritty. What did you say?
Get out. We want to be here alone.
What are you gonna do in here? You're alone.
We're playing Roblox.
You are.
We're playing Roblox together.
Very good. I'm leaving. Okay.
Yeah, we're playing
You gotta wait till your mom get homeless before you get your own room, okay? Okay, just be patient.
I want my toys.
You ready to get your own room?
I want to get my own toys and move.
Yeah. I won't. Don't worry.
We also got our own.
I won't let mom be alone, okay? She won't be homeless. I'll just get her out the house, okay?
We also got our own room and Adopt Me.
All right. Anyway.
You got our own room?
Yeah. Okay. I heard you. I'll do that, okay? Just, two things in this video I want to talk about. How to raise your daughters, okay? And also about this likes and dislikes things on this YouTube thing. Though, as I said before, I don't like a lot of overhead, okay? Because I'm alpha like that. I like to keep things simple, and I want my money, okay? You're all right? I want my money. Sometimes you can get it indirectly, or sometimes you can get it directly, but you'll get your money when you're professional, right? Let's say you know somebody who's wealthy. You focus on that person. You threaten that person's life. They'll give you money, okay? And so you got to do things professionally. You get your money. But anyway, look at what the videotape. First things first. People who are begging for likes and shit like that, who seek validation, they let them do their thing. You can see that they're beta. They need certain funds and shit to increase their revenue and their attention to get their message out. And that's good. That's good and fine and dandy. But understand this. I don't seek it, okay? I don't look for the likes. I don't really care about it. I make my videos cringy on purpose because I know most people are idiots, okay? You know, when you do try to get to the point, okay, under 10 minutes. I don't watch videos that's over like 5 minutes. Once I start getting, they're sugarcoating stuff, they're flour puffing things, and they're putting a whole bunch of fluff on there, getting to the point, I usually don't listen to it because, you know, most people's attention spans is very low. Unless it's something very, very super interesting and everything they're saying is fucking factual. But I don't seek it. I don't care for the likes. Okay? You don't have to like the guy, all right? See, I'm rare, right? So, okay, I'm eccentric in my own fashion. But that's the real reason why. I don't like to be, you know, out there like that because I know what comes with the consequences of being popular. Okay? That's why I take out the middleman and I do things directly, okay? Because I do professional services on the side, okay, which you don't know about. So other than that, that's one reason. Because if I get popular, I'll probably take down my goddamn videos because people will be looking towards me, and then women will start to chase me and cancel culture and all this other stuff. I don't want to deal with no letter. I don't want to see no letters. I would never live around society where a woman catch me up like Bill Cosby. I would never be caught like that. Okay? Because I know my videos are cringy on purpose. Now, let's get on with the next video. Next topic. How to raise your daughters. I try to keep it simple. But I'm doing this for therapeutic purposes, for my own purpose. So when someone takes me to court and say, hey, no, you can't use it, they don't use videos like this in the court of law. If I confess something, they can't use it because it could be entertainment purposes. You don't never know what they're saying. It cannot be used. It's not a form of evidence unless they're given locations and destinations, being very specific. I don't try to be specific at all. I'm just saying I'm the voodoo man, okay? That's all I care about saying. And 13 people disappeared. Okay, I don't know where they were. I don't know. The aliens probably took them or something, right? But other than that, when you have daughters, that's harder. It's harder to raise daughters by fact and by far than boys. Okay. Now, the few people that may agree with me, come to me. And not, as I said before, I don't seek the majority of masses of asses because most people don't have a lot of common sense. I don't do what a lot of people do out there. And when you have daughters and you have them and you know the statistics on the rates of pregnancy rates and peer pressure is a little more harder on daughters. The thing is that you have to homeschool. That's a very important thing when you have daughters. You have to homeschool. You cannot allow your daughters to be... See, my ex-wife, she wanted my daughters to be in school. And I told her that you know, my voice has stopped me from stopping her, okay? But I couldn't do anything about it. When my voices speak, I have to act or I just go to sleep because sometimes my voices ask me to kill people, okay? And I can't do that, okay? Because I'm not having that conscience on my head because I got the Holy Spirit. And the people who don't understand the Holy Spirit will look at me like I'm delusional when they're the ones who's fucked up, okay? They're the ones who's delusional. When they really meet a real Jesus, then they be like getting scared and shit. But I digress. But when you have daughters, okay, they're the ones who have a bigger influence on society. The men influence society through money and capitalism. Okay? And then it's the women who choose the wrong men who feed off the capitalism. The pathology is real clear. And when the women choose the wrong men, their genealogy, okay, will most likely, their genes will spread, okay, spread upon the world, okay. And what happens is that those children, those daughters, will entice other people as women are more influential in society than men, okay, overall. Though money is number one, then it's women, okay, all right? So what happens is that when they use their bodies and their sex appeal and everything, you know, they get intrigued by other women, Oprah and everybody else, etc., okay? And this causes a rift. And this is why you should homeschool at all times. If you're a parent who's responsible and you're not being a whore, popping out babies without responsibility, that causes a problem in society too, because that links more towards the women's side of why society's fucked up, because women are just whoring around freely with their heads cut off. Okay? And choosing the wrong men and try to blame men. Okay, you see, because they didn't have a father figure. Having daughters is important to protect them at all times. You have to be overprotective. But at the same time, you got to show them the world too, because, you know, if they don't see the world as it is and the consequences that come along with it, you know, your daughters will fall to the temptation of whoredom. Okay, whoredom. Now, if my daughter is kind of messed up and they did something, all you got to do is pay me and I'm okay. I can forgive you as long as you pay me my money. Okay, that's how I see trade. You know, you want this, you want that. You come up with that, then you can forgive everybody. Money can solve a lot of problems, peoples. Brother Polite said that money is God. Money can do a lot of things and get people killed and everything else. It's the number one selling thing over sex. And most of the time that when your daughters is out in the streets, it is mainly about sex and money. That's it. Okay, that's it. Everything is revolving around that. Women are the bigger pimps in society because there's a lot of motherfucking beta males. I gotta help the beta males, man. There's a lot of beta males. And then there's those guys who think they're alpha in some sort of way. Then I have to help them break that delusion. Because you ain't got no videos, dog. You ain't got no videos. You can't talk. You got nothing to sell. Okay? But when I talk to the thugs and the hustlers out there, they be talking to me, asking me fucking advice. And I'm like, who am I? I'm just an average looking Joe Smooth. No, I read books, motherfuckers. That's why I'm so wise. Because I read knowledge. I read the shit. And I actually know how to handle women's needs. But at the same time, you can't help every female. Not every female is going to deal with you, even if you're perfect. Human beings and gods do not get along. It's been documented. It's been documented that humans and demiurge gods do not get along with one another. If a god came down right now and told you to do what you're supposed to do, and they had all that magnificent power, eventually you'll get tired of that motherfucker. That's the history of mankind. Mankind and the demiurge god fought many battles. About the Vishnu records. Oh my God. You would not believe how many weapons there was in the sky and shit that you can't even fathom that what humans did. And there was other species here too, helping humans. Still got destroyed, okay? Because the God's knowledge is too superior. But the moral what I'm saying here is that to raise your daughters and stop looking for validation is very important because today in today's society, everybody's looking for money. Everybody's looking for validation. That's next, okay? And when everybody's looking for these things, they forget about themselves. There you go. They forget about them goddamn selves. Sad fact. Sad fact. But if you do have some knowledge to share, go ahead and share it. But just be careful. There's always some people who will just try to belittle you because you have some harsh realities for the masses, okay? But other than that, I'm out of here, guys. I love you all because I'm out. Yo Arse, man, I'm not Jeffy. And if there's something that I said that you don't like, come to me, talk to me. Okay? Don't start any smoke. You won't get any fire. But come to me and talk to me, I like when people come to me and talk to me and ask questions. That's how you learn. Okay? A lot of you guys are millennials because you don't understand the old ways. You don't understand the OGs. You don't know none of that shit. I look good for my age. I'm 48 this year. I just look a little older when I don't cut my hair. But I get around out here. So it's very important to not really try to seek out likes when you have some vital information to tell people. Because if you tell people vital information that's not spread on the internet, people will take that information. If they got enough money, they can blow up. Okay? But that's all I really wanted to say about likes and raising your daughters and becoming self-knowledgeable about knowing thyself. Very, very fucking important, man. Very, very important to know thyself. Because if you don't know yourself, you're only killing yourself. And knowing is half the battle. Peace.